morning, my friends. Good morning, Earth Anchors and Solutionaries. It occurred to me really powerfully today after having spent a great deal of time with some soul sisters that are going through some serious heartache, some serious heart loss, relationships that are in turmoil, that I needed to do a video on what it does, what it expresses, and how it shifts our own bodily manifestation and the actual health and vitality and systemic consistency of our physical bodies when we leave some of our mental, emotional, and spiritual wounds left unattended. Many of us are dealing with maybe, inherent weaknesses. We kind of refer to them as genetic weaknesses. But with the advent and the understanding of epigenetics, we also know, thank you, Dr. Bruce Lipton, one of my favorite people, that there's nothing that manifests in your physical body that is solely governed by your genetics. Your genetics might be a place marker, it might be a roadmap or a blueprint, if you will, but chromosomes can be turned on and turned off. Genetics can be switched into active mode or into dormant mode. And this has been demonstrated, it's been proven, and it has so much to do with our consciousness. So in relationship to relationship and broken hearts, or wounds and loss that any of us could experience at any time, we kind of have to talk about the importance of knowing how to read our own body's energy. We've talked before about getting into expanded states of consciousness in some of my videos, and many of you that follow my videos know that by necessity, I teach energy medical intuition as a certification course. And some have asked me when the next course is. I try to offer it quarterly. It's coming up October 4th, 5th, and 6th. And this isn't meant to be a promotion. It is meant to be correspondent to such a profound observation of the kind of losses that are going on right now. There's a lot of relationships that are coming apart. There's a lot of people that have experienced the long-term plan not being able to be made viable because of their careers falling apart before their very eyes, because of natural disasters that are taking place globally and having, a home impacted, and not being able to see now the long view of maybe the life that they were leading up to that included the wife and the children and the grandchildren and retirement and, the beautiful American dream that many of us bought into and was scripted for us, but it sounded pretty good. We were thinking that's what we wanted to do. So why is it so important that we actually be able to better translate our whole bodily, whole systemic wisdom to decode what's going on inside of our bodies? Because your loss, your heartbreak, your divorce, your desertion, the deaths in your life can kill you. They certainly can break down your health in ways that you cannot even begin to fathom if you don't know how to read your bodily intelligence. If you can't go down into what many refer to as cellular intelligence, but I would say go a little deeper, because cellular intelligence, again, is just dealing with physiology. We're talking about you being a whole divine being that just happens to be writing in your physical human body avatar. But to keep that physical human body avatar high, fueled and inspirationally working synergistically with all your body systems, you need to make sure that your energy systems are flowing. And those energy systems, everything's energy, but they refer to energy systems as the subtle energy, the unseen energy. And if I am holding depression, and trust me folks, I know about holding depression, if I am holding loss, and oh, have I known some loss, then I will depreciate at a particulate level, cellular, yes, but at a particulate level. I will lose energy, I will atrophy, I will experience stagnation and ultimately decay and disease and death in those aspects of my physical body avatar that I have not attended to. So you can see your own cellular and particulate intelligence in meditation. And if you already have a technique, bless you. If you already have a way to grid yourself, bless you. I am inspired, and I hope you pass it on to someone else. I hope that you actually embody it so fully that it can be expressed to others and be a supportive mechanism. But for many of us, we ignore it. We get up and we do our day-to-day. We get up and we go, all right, bootstraps, pull up your big girl, big boy panties, go to the gym, push through another day, and we ignore the wisdom and the messaging that are not so visible, not so easily recognizable, subtle energy body is telling us. You have a wound, you need to heal it. You have a loss, you need to attend to it. You have a vacancy, a void in your body, you need to learn how to fill it. So this is about self-love, this is about self-awareness, and this is really about taking your intuition to the next level. It's literally about taking your sense of self into the wholest place that you possibly could and learning how to listen to every level of your being's presence and intelligence. So I teach this, I do. I teach it because I practice it. I practice it because I have to. Because I have to. I have experienced the big D's, the big dreadful D's. I know what it is fully to be impacted and sideswiped by disaster, by divorce, by desertion, by massive moves and major career changes, and by deaths that I didn't think I could survive. And I'm telling you, if I can survive it, if I can, and I don't think I'm this special, I really don't. I think that the personality body avatar that I'm in sometimes is so much work for my soul to get a corral around, to get a lasso around and go, come on, girl, get a little tougher, get a little stronger. You can transcend this, you can transcend this. So manifesting all of the loss and all of the wounds in my physical body and being able to bring in as much soul energy, as much spiritual presence, as much anchoring into this physical avatar as I can, to grid myself, to listen to the body messages, to take my intuitive presence and my multidimensionality to the next level isn't special, it's just necessary. And if it helps me, it's going to help somebody else. So I offer it, so I supportively hold space for others that are looking to do it. If you're called to learn more about this and my style resonates with you, if it feels good to you, contact me. Send me an email, Dr. Tatiana Irvin or Dr. Tatiana at Solutionary TV, or drtatianairvin@gmail.com. Reach out to me and let me see how I can support you, and see if you're even meant to learn this as a technique so that you have this as a garnished skill set, as a discipline. And if you're meant to open a brick and mortar and help other people, hey, come to the certification course. You'll know if it's right for you. But the point is that all of us are suffering at some capacity, and most people are on medication. And most people are so unconscious about their voids, about their wounds that are unhealed, about their aches and pains that are actually brewing into much bigger problems, that they aren't living fully, and they're not embodying. They're not embodying the whole self and the divinity that they came here to project out onto the world. And I'm sorry, this life is just too important. It may be a blip in space-time, but folks, you're on a hard rock, you're on a PhD rock at an epic time in human history and global and cosmic history. You need to be fully embodied, and you need to be healthfully doing that. So I'm here to support you to the best of my ability, overcoming my stuff every single day, getting better and better at it. And the rides I take in my meditation, the gliding into the cosmos, the absolute freeness of recognizing that there is no aspect of ourselves that is not multidimensional and eternal, and just getting back into the body in a way that is in integrity and feeling empowered and making the life feel like it really is an exquisite journey worth having is my everyday practice. And it's something that I'm here to hold space for you. So reach out and contact me. But in the meantime, what are your messages? Ask yourself, when you woke up this morning, where was your body messaging to you? Where was the densest level of your energy communicating an ache, a pain, a tightness, a stiff joint, a foggy head? And what is it asking you to message, to embrace, to understand, so that you can live your best life, so that you can manage all these earth transitions? Because you are earth anchors. We are earth anchors. We are solutionaries. Take the time to invest in yourself. Thanks, guys. I'm going to keep doing my health practices right now. Have a great week.